Hi, I'm Beth Eckerly. I'm the Communications Director for Emmet County, and I am standing here today with Larry Hansen outside of our new Emmet County EMS M119 facility. We thought now with all the final details in place that we would proudly show off this new facility to you. So please come and join us for a tour.
Hi, as Beth said, I'm Larry Hansen, the Emmet County EMS Director. We've moved into our new building now, and we're quite happy to be here and very proud of it. As you enter the building, if you look over here towards to my right, we have the public bathrooms. This is the public entry and the public foyer. And if you look over here to my right, this is where our staff comes in and does their paperwork. We have 3 computer stations built in here with basically room for a 4th if we need to. With 2 crews working out of this station, there's a lot of paperwork to be done. They do a pretty good job of getting it done as soon as they can, and this offers them a little bit of a privacy. It's also a locked door because there's a lot of medical information in here and private information that folks aren't privy to. The main part of our building, this is what we call our living quarters. As you can see, it's quite nice. We're not used to this. We've been living in some pretty poor facilities for quite a few years now. As a matter of fact, in 35 years of EMS, I've never been in a building that was anywhere near this nice. Our crews work 24 hours a day, so they basically use this as their home. Family members come in and visit when they have the opportunity. A whole lot nicer doing it this way than it has been in the past, where we have to go to fast food or eat anything that we can out of a bag. So this has been very good for us. We've got great stove, great refrigerator, dishwasher. All of our cabinets are still not full, obviously. We've been in here only about a month or so, but we've got plenty of storage space for things. We've bought dishes, everything that we need to basically make this. We have 4 crews on 24 hours a day. We have 1 crew on right now that's on 12 hours a day, but that crew will probably be cutting back a little bit now that our busy season is down. But generally speaking, we have 4 crews on 24 hours a day. 2 of them are stationed out of here at one time.
So men and women are both living in here?
Correct.
Male and female?
Correct.
Yeah, so you need the amenities of home.
Absolutely, absolutely. In our other stations, what really happened was we had a small room, probably the size of this kitchen, where we had to do all of our paperwork, we had to store all of our equipment, we had to basically live in an area that size. So we had a couch and a bunk bed on the other side. So we'd have a female staff member sleeping in one and our male staff member sleeping in the other. So with what we have now for sleeping quarters, everybody can be separated, they can have their own space, and it's a much nicer feel at this point. If you look over here, this is kind of I guess the rest of our living area, our dining area, or well, really our dining area is over there, but our living room over here, we have nice TVs. We have beautiful chairs, beautiful furniture, allows staff to come in here and relax. It's interesting, I've been reading topics lately about PSTD or PTSD, and it shows that EMS staff have a rate of 29% diagnosis of PTSD, and 70% of the staff members are showing signs of it. This is a national study, obviously. It's not our study here, but generally speaking, there's a high incidence of that. And one of the things that they talk about is not having a place to come to after they've taken care of stressful incidents, or not having a place to come in and rest, get your mind at ease. And something like this, we've temperature controlled, we can come in, it's not 90 degrees in here anymore. Good airy light, we've got televisions to watch, keeps us up on what's going on every day, allows us to relax. So it's a pretty stress-free environment, a relaxed environment in here. Coming over here, we have 4 bedrooms. Again, we have usually 4 staff members here, so every staff member has their bedroom. If you come on in, everybody's got a nice bed. We've got a little closet storage area, so folks can put, a lot of folks, what they do is they'll bring a tub, has their own bedding in it, they'll leave it here, and then when they work their shifts, they'll pick it up, use it while they're here. Everybody's got a TV to watch. If they don't want to watch what everybody else is watching, they can come in here and watch. And then separating the 2 bathrooms, or check that, separating the 4 bedrooms, we have 2 bathrooms. So we have basically 1 for male and 1 for female. We have shower facilities here. We have bathroom sinks. OSHA requires us to have a laundry facility. Our folks are exposed to hazardous body waste and materials every day. As a matter of fact, this morning, one of our crew members had to come in after a run and had quite an exposure, was able to come in, throw his uniform into the laundry, clean it up, be back in service in a regularly short period of time. So again, not only is it OSHA required, it's a great convenience to us. As you saw in the bedrooms, people use bedding. A lot of folks will come in here, wash their bedding material every time they get done. A lot of research shows that our uniforms, our clothing, our boots and everything pick up a lot of that hazardous material out there. So to have the ability to not take a uniform home if they're soiled is huge. If we didn't have these, OSHA says we have to have a contract with a laundromat that says that they'll do it for us. But by doing this, we can eliminate that middleman. Staff can take care of the problems themselves and be done with it. Again, the storage that we've had in all of our other facilities has been pretty woefully inadequate. As a matter of fact, a lot of our equipment is still stored off-site, and we don't have ready access to it. But now we have enough storage where we can keep our ambulances supplied for a number of days anyway without having to do resupply. We have all of our IV supply equipment up here, so when a crew comes in, after they get done with an ambulance run, they can just set their bag down here, fill up their IV bag, pick up the equipment that they need to carry on their trucks and be ready to go. This is probably the most publicly viewed spot of the ambulance. When you drive by at night, if the doors are up, the ambulances are here, they're nice and visible. Doors are down, usually we have the lights on here. In here you can see the trucks. We have had some folks stop in that have had medical problems looking for an ambulance. I just want to point out that this isn't truly a public building in the sense that this is where you come if you need an ambulance. If you come here, we may not be here, and if we're not here, you need to call 911 and make sure that somebody's going to respond to you. So if you come to this building, be aware that there may not be somebody here, and we still advise you to dial 911. We don't do any of our administrative stuff here other than the folks doing their run reports. We don't have billing. We don't have any of those other administrative support things here. Again, this is strictly a garage facility and a staff living facility. When you look at the garage here, again, this is incredible for all of us. We have room in here for a minimum of 3 ambulances, along with our wash bay over here to my right. If in an emergency situation, or if we need to, I'm sure that we could probably fit 3 ambulances over here. And when wintertime starts up, we probably will bring them in here so that we have all of our vehicles in out of the weather. We carry drugs on there. We carry a lot of solutions that may freeze. So if we have the ability to keep our ambulances inside, it decreases the wear and tear on them, plus it decreases the temperature extremes that we need to control for the things that we have on the truck. Our goal here in the future, and we've started on it a little bit, is we want to start getting a maintenance area here on one side of the ambulance. We've gotten some small tools at this point. We're not going to do a lot of big maintenance here. We contract that out. But we have broken lenses, light bulbs, things like that we can take care of ourselves, and we can do that rather quickly here. This is our wash bay area. This is something that we've really been wanting for quite some time. In order to keep these ambulances clean and in running shape, we have a power washer. And everybody knows how much corrosion we see from salt, how much road material we have out there. We want our trucks to look professional. We want our trucks to look clean. And we also want them to be able to fight off corrosion and last a little bit longer. It's all money in our pocket if we don't allow that corrosion to happen. We've been very happy to work with Edgewater and Ironwood Construction. There's a lot that goes into this building. As you can see, this isn't your typical commercial building. We have to have floor drains that'll take care of our contaminated equipment. We have to have laundry facilities. We have to have temperature controls. There's a number of different things that may or may not be exactly the same thing that you'll see in other commercial buildings. So it was very nice working with them. This is building number 1 that we've started with so far. We have a second building starting up in Mackinac. Actually, the walls are going up today, and they say the trusses will probably be up by the end of the week. We're excited to get into that building. I'm hearing as early as the first of the year, but also we're really anticipating probably March of next year before we're into it. But we're looking forward to that. We're also looking for property to build our building in Petoskey, and that building will be our administrative offices, our education offices. It will have larger bays. We can store disaster equipment, any other vehicles that we have. The beautiful thing about this, the nice thing about this is that all of these buildings are going to become assets to Emmet County. They haven't rented or leased anything. The money that's put into them stays within the county, and they're going to last for years and years and years. I have seen ambulance buildings that have gone up that have been a pole barn variety, for instance, that are lasting 10 to 15 years, and the maintenance issues are getting pretty high on them. Buildings like this are probably going to last 50 to 75 years, long after I'm gone and probably long after everybody else is here, and we'll still be continuing to provide service to Emmet County citizens. In addition to the physical assets that we've seen here today, the other asset that we have is the human asset that we've developed here over the last 9 months. We've got 30 full-time employees and about 18 part-time employees, and we'll probably be hiring a few more of those before the end of the year. Our volume has been pretty high. We're transporting a lot of folks, long-distance transports, in addition to doing the emergency medical service work that we do for on-scenes. A lot of people have a job, live in the area now, and we're proud to provide the service that we provide, in addition to be able to employ folks in our own area.
Coming with us on this tour of Emmet County's newest EMS facility, I know that I learned a lot about what it takes to actually run a very high quality EMS operation, and we're really proud to share this with you today. Stay tuned, because we'll take you for visits of our next facilities as they're completed. Thank you, Larry.
You're welcome.